Are you using our Wi-Fi? I mean your Wi-Fi.
Hey, well, someone give us some love. Should we sort of tell them what we're doing?
Well, tell who, Dylan? No one's here.
Becca Brand. Hey, Beck. We got one. We're doing. We don't know what we're doing yet. We're going to start doing live videos, live Q&As, stuff like that. It's too far away. Izzy Hobbs, what's going on?
You know what? How about we use my phone to read the message?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, we're on different ones.
Yeah, no, but I can look up yours.
Oh yeah. And then
Izzy Hobbs. Yo.
Phil.
Phil.
Any questions? Anyone got any questions?
There we go.
Side action.
Perfect.
Cool.
Jeez,
So yeah, we're looking to do some Q&As, live stuff. If no one asks questions, we're just going to rattle some topics anyway. But,
we're here for you.
We're here for you. If you have a question, this Fidelity's channel. Manu's back on. Let's talk. Frequently asked questions. I guess that's what all of these things are going to be.
Yeah.
The whole topic is
Yeah.
frequently asked questions.
True.
So,
So things that we get a lot. You want to start?
So yeah, we'll start with just vascular. Well, you brought
Okay.
this up because someone asked you yesterday or something.
Right. So I've had, back in the day when I used to train for bodybuilding, I used to be really, really vascular. And even now, I'm a little bit more vascular
I think
than
it's
more
very
people.
much genetic, or part of it's genetics.
Yes, big time. So in terms of how can you get more vascular, is which I, get asked quite a bit. Genetically, people are more vascular than
Yeah.
others, but there are other ways to become more vascular.
Yeah.
Definitely body fat percentage.
100%,
Your veins are going to be more visible.
That's just if you have less fat covering the outside.
Yes.
It's like trying to see my finger through a shirt versus trying to see my finger through a blanket.
Yeah.
Like obviously the thinner shirt.
It's a
gonna
great
go through.
analogy. Also, another thing is size of muscle. So, bigger muscles require more blood.
It's gonna
when you're
pump,
using
yeah.
them. So you're gonna get larger veins.
Bigger
or they're gonna
veins
look
to
bigger.
pump it out, yeah.
I've never actually researched, how to get bigger veins. I honestly don't even know.
I don't
get
know
bigger
if-
muscles.
You can definitely get bigger muscles. I don't know if your veins grow. I don't know.
I reckon they do.
I'd assume they would.
Yeah. I'm not qualified to answer that one.
No,
I don't know.
we're just gym people.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was I going to say? Then there's like dehydration and stuff.
Yes. So again, that would come down to water under the skin, correct?
Yeah.
So you can actually dry out. Your veins aren't going to dry out, but your skin will, which will then have the veins protrude through the skin.
Yeah.
Which is why bodybuilders on stage, after a bunch of carbs and whatnot, will look more vascular.
Yeah.
So for somebody that's, I guess,
Wanting to just look like that, like that's like I think I'd look better with. Is that what you're gonna?
no, but we can go on that one. Keep going.
Yeah. So like, if someone came like, I want to look more vascular. What do you say? Do you say like, tough shit, or do this?
I definitely straight away would say you need to get leaner.
Yeah.
Being big, as in terms of like, being 15% body fat on a bulk, you're not really going to see many veins.
Not
You might see a
many,
bicep
yeah.
one,
Yeah.
which is always pretty cool. But like, you're not going to have ab veins and that kind
Yeah.
of things popping out. It just simply comes down to how lean you are.
Yeah.
Another
Chloe,
one.
Hello.
Hi, Chloe.
Chloe, send us a question.
Yeah, absolutely. Help us out here. Hey,
Give us
we've
a
got
love.
one.
Hey, what is the actual point of tracking macros? From Izzy. Thank you.
That's a good question.
Chloe said, hey, Chloe.
Hi.
Should we get onto that now? Fuck vascularity?
Absolutely. I don't think we have to touch on. I'll add one more thing.
I'll add one more thing too. You go first.
You go first.
You go.
Sugar not.
Age before beauty.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So with the vascularity thing, now I've forgotten. No, in terms of if you wanted to see, what's the point? Like, why do you want more, to become more vascular? If it's literally for a visible thing, there are simple ways that you can make your veins, provided they're already sticking out, but to
Yeah.
make them look bigger. For instance, like having things like simple sugars,
Yeah.
I find will make you more vascular short term.
Yeah.
Why? I couldn't get really scientific about it. I'll find out and I'll get back to you.
It just
Noel.
increases blood flow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Makes
that's
sense.
all it is.
Citrulline malate. Good.
Supplements.
Yeah, there we go. There's
So
some
that's
more.
what this is for. We're just gonna,
talk.
Yeah, we're gonna answer questions. And
Citrulline malate will help create more blood flow, which will get a better pump. I
Yeah.
didn't even think about supplementation.
so that's what I was gonna. Yeah, well, and I was gonna get just pump as well.
Yeah, so if you were supplement-wise, citrulline malate, agmatine sulfate, beta-alanine will help as well. All the common ingredients of most pre-workouts. Caffeine will actually do the opposite. I believe caffeine is a vasoconstrictor, so it actually will restrict blood flow as opposed to increase it. So if you were trying to get a better pump, be more vascular, cutting down on caffeine is probably a better idea. I'm pretty sure I'm correct.
Yeah.
About 95%, but hey.
And
Somebody,
then- yeah.
If somebody wants to prove me wrong, post a study below
Yeah.
or something to prove me wrong.
Yeah, jump in your own life. This is the fuck money life.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
money life.
Fuck life.
What I was gonna say is and then the only other thing is like, I guess everything we've covered down is what you're doing it for. Like if you're doing it for a photo,
Yeah.
then like you go hard and then just get an insane pump for one photo. Like
Yeah.
I'm going back to like that scene in Wolverine, the Origins movie, where he like
Yes.
sits out of the fucking tub
And he's just like, bang.
like
Yeah.
fucking pumped and swole and vascular.
Yeah.
And like watching a behind the scenes for that, he was just doing like crazy shrugs with like big fucking 40 kilo bags of rice
Yeah.
or something. Then they're like, okay, action. Jump in the pool, the water goes still, go, sit up. And that was all within like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and that'll go away so quickly. Everybody, most
We've
people know
all
that.
been to the gym, pumped up, looking vascular. If we're talking vascular, if we're talking pump, we're talking pump. It's gone in half an hour.
Go to the toilet to get a mirror selfie, and she's gone.
gone.
Yeah, I look like a 12-year-old boy again.
Yeah, it's just the mirrors in the bathrooms and shit.
Yeah, true. You need to
Just-
bend that shit. All right, what was the question?
What is
Is
the
it-
actual point of tracking macros? This is actually something I kind of almost wanted to touch on. I think, what's the point of counting macros? If you're still watching, is the point of what's the point of counting macros, or what's the point in counting food in general? Like, is it counting calories? Are you asking what's the point in counting calories? There's a big point in counting calories. The next step from there, I think, is counting macros, and
Big
that's
time.
where you can get specific, and that's where you can just turn it up. Like, not settle for what you can do with calories. If you've got the time and the effort and the smarts, or you're working with someone that's got the smarts, that will help you get into macros as well. The results are just going to be better and worth it.
So I think once you have nailed tracking calories, going over the tracking macros, I believe will change body composition. For instance,
I think it'll just change it better.
yeah, exactly.
You're
So-
always going to change with calories.
Yes, absolutely. So, for instance, if you are tracking your calories and you're not losing weight, there's something wrong already. Changes aren't happening, there's something wrong, correct? If you were to then go to jump from tracking calories to then go to tracking macros, there's not going to be a huge difference because there's something wrong already,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
So, in advice-wise, I would say get good at tracking your calories, and then it's like fine-tuning something.
Yeah,
For instance,
100%.
like your diet. So you might not be having enough protein, which is a big problem.
Yeah.
Whether it's losing weight or
Yep.
gaining weight or gaining muscle, losing
Keeping
body
muscle.
fat, yeah, all that kind
which
of
is-
stuff.
which
Whatever
is
you're
the
trying to
goal
do.
of everyone, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
Should
you hope
always-
so. Yeah.
And that's not keeping big muscle. That's keeping whatever muscle you've got.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, the difference between 20 and 30 grams of protein might be beneficial to you,
Yeah.
but having said that, I would not recommend anybody that's never counted calories to go straight to do that because it's,
100%.
I guarantee you, your problem is not how much protein you're having, it's how much shit you're having on the weekend.
Yeah, maybe not 100%. Some people are built to just like numbers. They're like, I need macros and I'll hit it.
Yeah.
And they can take it, but for definitely a majority of people, just from experience, start with calories.
Yeah,
Like
big
calories are the first priority. Then I
Yeah.
think you go macros, and then you start. Like, I don't even look at micronutrients, fiber, and vitamins and minerals. I don't look at that until the last thing, to be
Yeah.
honest. Because if their calories or their macros are fucked, how much
Yeah.
fiber they're getting is not going to affect
Yeah,
their
it's not
results.
the issue.
Because that's not the issue.
Yeah, but big time.
And if you've got a well-balanced diet, most of the time you're
Yeah,
gonna fucking eat
exactly. And you'll know, well, your doctor will be able to tell you on your frequent doctor visits if you have,
Yeah.
if there's anything wrong there, and that's when you can make some changes. But if you're eating plenty of fruits, green veg, whatever else, meats,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to offend some vegans, but yeah, some meats or other sources of iron, whatever it is, if you're having a healthy balanced diet, then I wouldn't even bother tracking micronutrients.
I don't personally.
No, neither do I.
I know I'm gonna hit it.
I don't
know I'm
track
gonna get it.
calories or anything.
I do when I want to.
Yeah.
And now I just have made so many meal plans. I just go close enough is good enough.
Yeah. And
Because
that's
my
because
goal
you know
isn't-
yourself, right?
And my goal isn't body fat
Yeah.
orientated. It's not body composition orientated.
Yeah.
I know it's been it, and I know it'll do it again. I'll
Yeah.
probably be like, fuck this, I'm getting shredded.
If you wanted to get seriously lean,
Yeah.
you could
Yeah.
do that. You wouldn't need to. I honestly,
Oh,
I reckon
yeah.
I could get super shredded without it
100%.
because I've done it before.
Yeah.
You know, and we do it for a job, so it's not
It gets
Yeah.
easier as we've done it.
exactly.
The best, Chloe's question. I'm just going to answer this one. Is that cool?
Yeah, sweet.
So cool. Chloe said, should I buy a Manu shirt or a Fitness Fidelity shirt?
Well,
You
it's
should-
pretty
you
obvious.
should absolutely buy a Manu
But
shirt.
beep. How do you beep shit?
It's a Manu shirt.
All right, unbeep.
Buy a Manu shirt. I was wearing my own Manu shirt on the weekend, and it was sick. I was just rocking around the house with my big Manu shirt on.
Well, actually, I'm gonna have to. Now that
Mine are
I've-
cooler.
Yeah, no, you know, whatever. I wish you could buy one, but they're limited edition and they're sold out. So you're gonna have to settle with second best.
Yeah, I just went for copious amount of crap. So, nah, I'm kidding.
One day, the shirt that you already bought, if anybody that's watching bought an MRP shirt, it's gonna work. You know, this is gonna be worth a lot of money. So,
$6.
you know what? Actually, fuck that. Buy both.
Buy both.
Buy both.
Buy both, and we'll give you 25% off.
Yeah.
No, 10% off.
Fuck. Between the two, so 5% off each shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, not 10% off each. Jesus Christ.
Give us a killer shout out, like the best shout out in the whole world. That's me, Manu, and Fitness Fidelity, and I'll give you a shirt.
I'll give you a shirt. Too.
100%.
Sure.
Because it's our first Q&A live and we're getting questions.
Yeah.
Awesome deal.
And apparently we're getting quite giving. We're giving some shit.
What else can
away.
we give away?
Yeah. Shit.
Manu's giving away 10 for now.
I tell you what, there is actually something running at the moment. Come in if you haven't trained with me before.
Plug.
Yeah, plug in. 3 free PT sessions to be used in a week. That's actually running at the moment. So
Hell yeah. Nice.
come try it out.
Any other questions? We will just get back to our other topics if we need. I think we just sort of pick one. Should we just pick one or should we go down the list? Prioritize food?
Yep.
That's kind of what. So yeah, what I wrote that topic down and we just got asked a question, which was nice. This has been super informative.
Yay!
Very glad.
There we go.
That is our life mission
Yes.
at work. So yeah, prioritizing food. That's what I was getting at. Is like how you should prioritize calories, macros, micros.
Yeah.
That's what-
Yeah.
What did you sort of think when you saw that?
Well,
Oh, okay.
depends what we were talking about before, but going off what you just said about
my runners,
prioritizing
my
food
runners.
in that order, I think you can add one more thing is Indian. Before, this is my opinion, before worrying about calories, or actually I'd say after worrying about calories, find food that you enjoy. Actually, no, I'd say do that before.
100%.
Do that before, because
That's the first
what
step.
we have problems with all the time is that people come in and go, I cannot stick to this food plan that I've got. And I say, give me a look. And it's fucked.
It's just
like,
shit
honestly,
that
you
will
would,
not enjoy.
people in jail wouldn't eat that meal plan. Like
People in jail eat better than I
yeah,
do.
exactly. Like, how the hell are you going to get lean? If you get lean, you're going to hate being lean and you're going to go back to
Being not lean.
being not lean. Depends where you are, you know, which is even worse for you. But if you can find a way to hit your calories with food that you like, is it really a diet or is it just eating?
So that's where what is a diet?
Yeah.
We talked about this super quick this morning anyway.
Your diet.
Your diet is what you eat. Your diet isn't you going on a diet. Diet doesn't even mean a calorie deficit.
Yeah.
It's just whatever the
What
fuck
you
you're
eat.
putting down your gob is your diet.
Yes. True that. So a change in diet would be a meal plan given to you once you weren't eating that. Your diet has now changed because you're
Yeah.
following this.
Yeah.
If you've been eating Macca's 3 times a day and that's it, that's still your diet. It's just a shit one.
Yeah. It is your diet though, yeah. That's 100%. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's super important. That's the first thing we already said it. That's the first thing I do when I make meal plans.
And I always get the same response. It's literally,
Oh my god, yeah.
what do you mean, what do I like? What do I need to eat?
Yeah.
What do you want to eat?
Yeah. I think that's like besides goals and body composition, that's my first question. Like, I'm making you meal plan. What the fuck do you like?
Yeah, and it's literally like what, and then I say what healthy food, and they'll be like, I don't know any healthy food. Yes, you do. You do know this. Like,
Okay.
do you like eggs?
Oh,
All right, well, yeah, sweet. And that's the worst thing. I eat anything. I get this so much. Here's a rant for you. I knew one was coming. I eat anything. Sweet. So whatever I put on this diet, you're good to eat. You got no allergies, no this, no that, no that. Bang. Here you go. There's a meal plan. That took me 30 minutes to write.
That's a quick one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's basic and it's what I would eat,
Yeah,
it's very
true,
similar. I just
actually,
got to work it out to what you would eat. How much of it?
How much? Yeah.
And they go, oh shit, I don't like that. Hang on, you just said you will eat anything.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm lactose intolerant. Oh, I'm allergic to eggs. Whatever it is, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, you...
Tell me that.
just
Yeah.
panic.
So my first thing is like, what do you like? What do you not like? Because I'm not going to put it in.
Yeah.
100%. Like, I don't put anything in my meal plans that I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm pretty lucky. I fucking like everything.
Yeah.
So,
Brussels sprouts are fucked.
nah, I go hard on Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Chicken, sweet potato, Brussels sprouts. That's lunch.
Bro, food.
Simple.
He is Ronnie Coleman.
Good.
Yeah.
But
But
bro,
it's true
so
though, and
good.
it's literally like, if he can eat that,
And
then
I could eat
why
that
wouldn't
shit
he?
for months.
Like, yeah, and people think that all of a sudden because Ronnie Coleman ate that and you want to be lean like Ronnie Coleman, that's what you have to eat. It's like, no.
It's easy for me.
Yeah.
I go for easy. I'm busy. I don't have time to cook all day, every day, or
Don't want
at all
to.
every day.
Yeah.
And mainly, yeah, I don't fucking want to.
Yeah.
I could definitely make time if I wanted to. I don't want to. So I know that I just prep that shit. You know, I cook a fuckload of chicken breasts or
Yeah.
whatever
You're
I
good
want.
to go.
A fuckload of sweet potato mash because that's super duper quick and it's amazing. And then I just go for greens. So
Yeah.
I won't have Brussels sprouts every time. I'll have Brussels sprouts, I'll have beans, I'll have broccoli,
Whatever.
asparagus.
Yeah.
I just go green.
Yeah.
Anything green.
What else? What's that one? Is there one new one there?
Which one? Nah, that's,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
super informative.
All right.
So this, this bit?
Yeah.
Do you understand what it says?
Nope.
So,
Can't even read that.
it's
Desk part.
the best part of PT
Oh,
sessions.
yes.
So I had this thought yesterday and actually tried to film a video when I was driving to train Phil about it, and I ended up rambling, which is pretty ironic because that's
Yeah.
all we're doing right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But so the best part of a PT session and why the fuck you come and train with a PT, I think, and why you someone's on there on yours.
What up, it's Tiana?
Yo. So yeah, the best part about a PT session, why people come and they pay good money to train with us professionals, and it's not to get their ass whooped. You know what? The best part, the most important part about PT sessions, in my opinion, is the rests, the rest periods, and the warm-ups, and the cool-downs, and the talking in between everything. I did a session yesterday. Lady rocked up. I said, "Here, give me a water bottle. Run around the building." She came in. She came through the door. I was like, "Sweet, you do this, this, this." Then she did that. I was like, "Sweet, 5 rounds, go." She came in. After that, I was like, "Sweet, 5 stair runs, up and down." She came down. I was like, "Do this, do this, do this." She did that. I was like, "Sweet, 5 rounds." After that, I said, "Cool, we got 1 minute left. 1 minute plank." And I was like, "Sweet, you're done." It was the goal of that session was meant to be a hard session.
Yeah.
So I don't do this every session. When I left, or when she left, so I got to ask one question in the whole time. When she walked in the door, I said, "How are you?" The one question when she was walking out, I said, "Hey, have you been to the gym this week? Have you trained?"
Yeah.
She said no, which is no big deal. Life happens. That's not the point. The point of this is I didn't get to ask, "How's your diet been?"
Yeah.
I didn't get the chance to ask. I obviously asked if you've been training. I didn't get to ask this. I didn't get to teach her anything. You know. So I think the big thing, like, yeah, you come in and you get a good workout every single time. But I think learning, I mean, we've had this conversation. We always try to tell people how to do this shit by themselves.
And why?
And why.
Yeah, big time. And I think it just comes down to what you're here for. Like, we're not all here to,
True.
you know, this client isn't here to do that. So I've got clients that come down and they want to learn so they can train by themselves.
Yeah.
So I've said, okay, look, let's have, you know, whatever your budget might be, let's train twice a week for 4 weeks. And in that time, you know, the plan that I've written you is we're going to cover everything and why, and to do that successfully.
Yeah.
Whatever that might be, that person's goal. So that's going to help you from here on in, right? That might be them. So that I guess that's the best part for that person, right?
That's where you're 100% on the ball.
Yeah. It's like
everyone's different.
if you go to F45 to get fit, you will get fit.
You will get fit.
Of course you'll get fit. You're going to be doing all sorts of things. But what in my opinion about the best part for you as the client in terms of, you know, the best part of PT is you're getting what you want. So with usually a well-educated PT, if you come down to Fitness Fidelity, absolutely, a well-educated PT will help you. But there you go, I'm good at it. Yeah, so sorry, going back to being a little bit more on topic. Basically, what you're going to get out of it is what you want. So
a personalized.
yeah,
It's personal training.
and you most likely, if you get along with your PT, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enough
You
to make
won't
it.
enjoy every single moment.
Yeah, and if you
But
do,
let's be real. How often? I would like to say only once, and I've done thousands and thousands of PT sessions. Only once has someone left. Actually, maybe 2 or 3 times. But still, out of thousands, has someone not left saying thank you.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
There's definitely been
I
a time
had someone
where
drive
this-
out.
yeah, so I was also thinking there's been times where people stormed off in it. Twice recently and once at the old gym. He never came back.
Oh, really?
Bro. he had a paid session that he paid in advance for his next session. He didn't come back.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, Adam. It was a brutal session.
Was
man.
it?
It was a punishment session.
I've
told a lot of my clients about this session.
basically what if they screw up their diet or something.
So
or?
he had a goal, a very achievable goal. So the point of the session was he was lying to me before this.
Yes.
So I was like, mate, this is gonna fucking happen if you don't hit this goal, and it was super achievable.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, it's a goal. Like, I'm never gonna make it too easy.
Yeah.
He didn't make it, and I knew that he'd been lying for 4 weeks coming up to it. And I told him he was gonna have a hell session, and it was hell. I was not being nice. His wife was in there training upstairs at the old gym, watching me just destroy this dude.
And he left.
I won't get into the nitty gritty, but I was being a right dick. But at the same time, I was like, he deserves it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna stick to my guns, I'm pretty sure he would have left going, yeah, I fucked up. If I want to fix my own shit, I gotta do everything that Dylan just yelled in my ears
Yeah.
while I was crying.
Yeah.
He didn't come back. He didn't say thank you.
Oh, well, you can take it now if you're watching. Say thanks anyway.
Just send me a text, man.
Yeah.
He didn't even say I'm not coming back. Just didn't come back.
Abandonment issues.
That's
there.
only happened once, by the way.
I once, while we're on topic.
Oh, wait. If we, pardon?
I said while we're on topic, I once in a boot camp session, someone said they were going to the toilet, and I saw the car drive past. They never come back, and it wasn't even hard. Well, it was hard, but you know, nothing that you drive your car away from.
Being soft.
I was like, holy shit, see ya.
Being soft.
And actually, I didn't get paid either.
Steve. I don't know how long we're going for. Should we rattle up another?
Oh, look, you can wave.
Wave. Hey,
There we go.
what's going on?
If you've got any questions for us, Tiana, feel free.
Hit him up.
They're about CrossFit. We will answer them.
Should do CrossFit.
Yeah.
Tiana, send us some CrossFit questions.
Not what's WOD 51.3.
Because I won't know it.
Neither will I.
And my phone's on there, so I can't Google it.
Shit, someone else.
Where's the laptop out?
This one here is a good one, and it's been driving me nuts. Yes.
You can read it?
Yes, because I know compare. Is that compare?
No, yeah. Company.
Yeah,
Comparing.
Oh, I was going to say. Comparing shit to not so shit. So, what I mean
Or
by that...
comparing. Yeah.
What I mean by that is it happens all the time and it drives me nuts because it'll be, I'll say to this specific person or whoever it might be, okay, this weekend, don't eat shit. Eat on your meal plan. And, you know, we've got specific goals, we need to do that. Oh, I had a work function, so I had to have pies. But it's okay because I didn't get Macca's.
Or even there was 2 types of pies, but I didn't have the other pie.
Yeah, it's like, it could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, and it could have been fucking better. And it's like, are you like it's like you're almost trying to come to, I guess, like come to terms with it being okay because you didn't do the worst thing possible.
Yeah.
It's like do you go gambling and lose $100 or you lose 50? It's all good. I could have lost 100. I only
Could've
lost
lost.
50. It's
Could've
like
lost
you
my
still
hands.
lost.
Yeah.
You're still out of pocket.
What
What you just did is still bringing you back, not forward.
You did not win.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So like, why settle for coming second when you could have came fourth?
Yeah.
When you could have come first.
Yes, exactly. And it was so simple by just not making a shit decision.
Yeah.
You're making that shitty decision with it being okay because it wasn't the worst possible decision.
Yeah.
So, so that really comes down to looking at things yourself and going, hey, could I have done better there?
Yeah. And or before that happens, not saying could I have done better. It's like, oh, can I do better?
Yes.
Before it even happens, before you fuck up.
Preempt things.
Yeah.
It's like, am I going to a work function? Yes, there's going to be shit there. Am I going to eat anything? No, I'll eat before I go.
Yeah.
And then you can come in and go,
Or sneak a bit of food in your fucking handbag or something.
absolutely.
I
I don't
always
carry a
sneak,
handbag.
I always sneak food in my handbag.
Basically like doing that. So going, I had the option to make a semi-shit decision, but instead, Bono, I'm proud to say that I ate before I went.
And?
Instead of drinking alcohol when you said you wouldn't, I had vodka soda, and that's not so bad. It's like, yeah, but you said you weren't going to drink. It's like,
Yeah.
you might as well fucking drink with Coke. The way I see it, like,
Obviously you should.
Yeah.
But why fucking settle for second place? Like,
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
Yes.
Like, just try be the best, and why settle for fucking anything less?
yes.
If it's not the worst, who cares? You could have been better.
And this is the simple, and it comes, I'm not trying to be a hard ass when I say, oh, you're not supposed to be doing this, you're not supposed to be eating that. It's more, you've said that you're not going to do this, so don't come up with an excuse as to why.
Yeah.
And it does happen, but it's more about going, okay, I've in myself, I know that I fucked up. Instead of going, it could have been worse, say, it's bad,
Yeah.
fix it.
Yeah.
Easy enough?
Yeah. And then, a client texted me on the weekend actually, which just sort of rolls with, shit's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna do the bad options here and there. It's just like, fix it right away as well.
And then go, instead of, again, using that excuse, go, okay, well, shit, I did do that. How can I fix it?
Yeah.
Okay, I know I had 300 calories over.
Yeah.
Go for a 300 calorie jog.
Yeah. So that's what I was gonna get. Priority 1, when you fuck up, don't fuck up again.
Yeah.
If you're 300 calories over, don't go 500 calories over.
Yeah.
If you can limit that, awesome. Then priority 2 is fix your mistake.
Yeah.
If you fucked up by 300 calories, go for something. Go burn 300 calories. Go burn 150 calories.
Yeah, absolutely. Something.
Yeah. If you've only got time to burn 150, burn 150. If you've got time to burn 300, again, don't settle for 150.
Yeah.
That's like saying, oh, I could have done nothing. Yeah, but you could have done fucking 300
Yeah,
calories.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I only
Same
had
shit.
5 minutes. What, so you did nothing?
Yeah.
Well,
You had 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Irritating.
That's a big thing that pisses me off. What do you reckon? Should we keep going, or should we sort of just
We'll go one more.
go one more? I think I like this one.
Tell chicks that they
Tell clients what they want. So telling clients what they want, I fucking do not do it.
barely.
Telling clients what they want to hear,
Yeah.
to like sugarcoat shit.
Yeah.
Like it's something I do not do. If someone comes in and they fucked up, I pretty much tell. They're like, oh, I don't want to hear my weight. You're up.
Yeah.
Like, suck shit. Like,
Yeah.
obviously I take it person to person. I'm not going to fucking destroy everyone's hopes and dreams. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, right.
But, like, telling them, like, oh, yeah, like, that's
It's
okay. Yeah.
It's not okay.
Or, like, someone says, like, oh, my God, like, I learned that this stretch was good for this thing. And, like, a lot of people will just be like, yeah, like, that's right. When, like, what am I getting at?
When are you saying more so like they learned something and it's half right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of.
And then
Or
instead of
if-
just going, yeah, you go, hang on a second. No.
Yeah, because
Or-
they might be proud of it or something, and they're
Yeah.
like, oh, I did this, but you need to, like, don't let them do the wrong thing because you're not trying not to hurt their feelings. That's what I'm getting at. Don't let them.
MVP 5.
Hey, that's Matt. Parksy.
What's your name?
Trainer.
All right, the new trainer. Sorry, I
Parksy,
wasn't
send
sure.
us a question.
Yes, we want a fitness related question. Actually, it doesn't even have to be fitness related, it's just a question.
No, we had fashion before.
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I thought you asked. Yeah, so that's what I was getting at.
Howdy.
Fuck. What did I just say? Hello. What did I just say?
You got a rewind button?
No.
No,
Fuck.
we're talking about.
don't let them make a mistake or hold themselves back or something because you're scared of hurting their feelings.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, obviously, don't try hurting anyone's feelings. But if they need to hear something that's going to help them,
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah.
Don't hold back because, you know, they might react funny. Don't hold back because, like that dude that left. Like, don't hold back if you think, oh, they might not train with me if I say that. Like, fuck that. If they need to know it,
Yes.
say it.
Yes. If it's going to benefit them by you telling them,
Yeah.
then you need to say it.
Yeah.
Change the form.
Oh, this form. Form?
Hello. Don't let the feelings be hurt. Change the form.
Questions!
What? Not sure what that means.
Why are you following on my nose?
Yeah.
Show me some love!
Hey, there was 4 on there before.
Oh, fuck. We're rolling in fucking viewers. Was trying to. I think maybe like changing form. Like if people were doing form wrong.
Right, instead of going that's half right, go
Yeah.
no, scale it back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
absolutely.
Definitely. Like shit. Like so. Matt's one of our trainers. He chimed in on Manu's feed. So I think he's almost giving us answers. Is he giving us answers?
Possibly.
Giving us answers. Is there anything else on that? I think we should just fucking hit the last one too. So we've done that. We haven't done that. That's cardio versus resistance. That's Kaoli versus
Refugees.
persistence.
What's the best way to go about changing form without insulting?
Having good intent.
Yeah, absolutely. Having that connection to, I guess, with the person to say, okay,
Good question.
yeah, this is trying to make you better.
Yeah.
You're doing well already for doing the
Yeah.
exercise. Or you know, they might be doing shit. They might not be putting effort.
Yeah.
But if you say, look, you're doing it okay. Now, this is how we're going to make it better, and it's going to help you.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any PT out there or any good PT that's going to turn around
was
and
gonna
go,
say, ooh.
you know, oh, they might be doing well, and I'll just tell them this to throw them off or something. Or, you know, it's for any negative reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Definitely have good intent, and then there's so many like actual ways to answer this question, like the sandwich approach. Like, you know, you give them the nice fluffy
yes.
thing, like, yeah, your knees were perfect, like they were right over your toes.
Yeah.
But I just need you to like sort of tighten up your back muscles a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's going to fix this, and then you sort of do the explaining and the beef, you know, the good part. And I like how you had a proud chest. You just cut off the sandwich, like,
Yeah.
with a compliment on each side of the criticism.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's a specific answer, but I think it all comes, like, everyone's got their own way of doing things.
Yes.
And I know today in one PT session I did that, and then I was times where I was like, no, fucking do this.
Yeah.
I was like, do this, stop doing that, and then I was like, yeah, that was good, like that was good, do this, that was good, do this.
Yeah.
So the specific isn't the main thing. That's definitely a way. The main thing is just like having good intent. Alyssa.
And most people pick up on that pretty quickly.
Alyssa? Hello, Alyssa. Do you have any questions for us? We're just fucking. You got any more questions?
Why don't you help me out?
So yeah, hopefully that answered Matt's question. But yeah, I think it definitely comes down to just be like. Obviously, we are doing this. I think it's hard to come from. Like, if you're a shit PT and you're just like doing it badly, I think that's because you're a dick.
Yeah.
We're, I like to think we're pretty nice people, and we want the best for our clients. So as long as you're wanting the best, however you deliver it, I don't think that's...
Delivering it to the
that's issue.
specific person is completely up to them. Some people do not like criticism, you know, in a way of saying you're doing this wrong. You might change this is wrong to we need to change something. Something as simple as that.
Yeah,
That might be...
Nuances are definitely... Hello, Reese. Reese is in.
Which Reese?
Reese.
Reese.
Your one.
Oh, good Reese. Hi, Reese.
Good, no, not good Reese.
Oh.
Shit Reese.
Oh, it's that Reese. Ah, yeah. How you going, champ?
Any questions?
Any questions for us?
Oh,
You waved. Oh, wait.
that's just a thing. That's me.
I love the face. It comes right up to the... Huh?
Binoculars.
Cardio versus refugees.
I feel like Reese has got a question in the bag.
Yes, it's coming. That's not a question,
That's not
Reese.
a question. That's just.
Laughing faces.
That's just.
Or
that's
you-
what he can see.
That actually looks like you when you squat.
Hey.
There's tears coming out of your eyes. We'll wait another
We have
5
good intent, I swear.
We love our clients.
Alright, we'll just get sort of rolling on the last topic that we had to roll on. If I'm pretty pumped, we got a couple of questions.
Absolutely. Jagan, what's going on?
This kind of is. Oh, this bloke and his emojis. Cardio versus resistance. We can't.
He just said, yes.
Okay.
He's talking to you about that one.
Not him.
Cardio versus resistance. Okay, that's something you wrote down?
Cardio versus. I think it's a good topic that the question comes up every single week. You know.
What's more beneficial for weight loss? Or what should I do? For
What
a
should
specific
I
thing?
do? I think I mean, that's the whole point of this. We just gains.
You want gains? What kind of gains?
I need gains. Fitness Fidelity. Bruh.
Just start off by doing something.
Is he not training?
I don't know. Actually, no, he goes to the gym. Yeah, he does.
Then just keep doing what you're doing. and
Yeah,
go
actually, now that if you want to be serious, he's actually made some quite good gains.
hard. Hell yeah.
Or stop eating BP food. That'll definitely help.
Will it stop? Will it? Will it?
For him, yeah.
But he's trying to make gains.
Yeah.
So if we're being 100% honest where we started, prioritizing one is calories. You got to get in calories.
He's getting enough calories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop going to BP.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess it starts off with what's
What's the
your goal.
Yeah, that's the hard thing with these broad topics.
Yeah. Let's go fat loss because that's the most common thing. Everybody wants to lose fat.
You know
Everybody
what's
knows.
so cool, man? And I don't know if it's so cool.
Is it on topic?
Not 50% of my clients want fat loss anymore. Like not
Good.
even half of them.
Yeah.
Like, I've just like got so many clients that they're either happy with their body, which I'm fucking pumped about.
Yeah, yeah.
Or they're like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to be able to do this.
I want to jump further. I want to.
And
yeah.
man, like, it's so cool. Like, I got nothing wrong with fat loss either. Like, if I want you to do you, like, I want you to be happy. But I was just thinking the other day, I was like, shit, like, back in the day, 100% of my people were weight loss, which I call fat loss.
Yeah.
But yeah, off topic.
That's
It's
good.
definitely in the scheme of like people going to see a trainer, going to the gym. Fat loss is the big thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, cardio versus resistance for fat loss. What do you reckon?
Both.
Both.
If we had to pick one,
This is like going, oh, I did weights, or I don't know, I did this, but I could have done this.
yeah, true.
This is like, do fucking both.
Yeah, why not? Literally, a good training plan for fat loss should incorporate both.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you need to do an hour on the treadmill in the morning and an hour of weights at night. That means incorporate both
Yeah.
into your training plan. So I really don't, because I come from a bodybuilding background and this whole cardio during a cutting phase is a load of shit, really. It's not a load of
It's
shit.
not a
but
load
it's-
of shit because they need to burn calories. It's like, are they doing it the right way? Are they
Yes.
doing it the best way? Could they
Yes.
use their time better
more efficiently.
to keep more muscle mass or to look a certain way when it comes to comp? Like if we're talking bodybuilding?
And whilst we're on this topic, a lot of people, and including myself, will cardio what they consider cardio. So I'm going to do an hour of cardio. Why are you doing an hour of cardio and how are you doing an hour of cardio? So, you know, for mainly the bodybuilding type people. So they'll be like, okay, I've got an hour of incline walking. They get off it, they burn 200 calories. That's not cardio. That's fucking wasting your time.
That's just a big waste of time.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
And I have
Well, it's not a
done
waste.
that before.
Yeah.
It is fine if it's for something. Well, when I say that, not the 200 calorie bullshit. If you're burning that much, you might as well literally walk around in circles for 20 minutes, a little bit faster. But you know, every bit of cardio you should do is hard. It's where the intensity is, right? Would you agree? Like, we're going to go way off topic, but there's so many people nowadays that'll go, I did my cardio, I did 15 minutes walking on the treadmill. It's like, you're an 18-year-old fit woman. Why are you walking on a treadmill? Like,
Yeah.
you should be running at least, or,
You should be doing something else.
yeah, doing something harder.
If like, I can't say you should be running because I don't know if you've got injuries.
Yeah,
Shit like that, but you should not be going that low intensity.
yeah. You shouldn't be able to talk properly, or it should be difficult to talk during cardio.
especially if the goal is burn calories and you're trying to be as efficient as possible.
Yeah.
Like there's definitely times where low intensity steady state cardio is beneficial for some people as well.
But that's what I was trying to get at is what is steady state? Steady state is not walking on an incline that's on 5 at level 3.
True.
You know what I mean? Like that's existing. That is
Yeah.
existing through life.
Yeah.
The difference between steady state is hard,
Steady state.
but
yeah.
you can keep that for an hour.
Yeah.
But it's required effort.
Yeah.
Not just
That's
like
it. Yeah. It's
Just
definitely intensity.
pumping
and effort.
away on the thing, checking Facebook.
Yeah.
Like that to me is literally just existing on a treadmill for an hour.
If you're calling it your cardio.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're doing something low intensity for a warm up, I don't care.
Yeah.
You
It's,
know? Could you do something better? Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm not here to judge. Yeah, so definitely I think you need both.
yeah.
It's so hard without a goal. Like it's hard to give an answer if you don't have a goal. But what I sort of like look at as well is long term or short term. Like, do you want to burn calories by the end of this month? Then you're probably going to want to throw in a bit of high intensity cardio.
Yeah.
If you're trying to just build yourself to be a person that burns a fuckload of calories,
Yeah.
a lot of resistance training,
Yeah.
building more lean muscle, having that under your skin,
Yeah.
you'll just be burning calories by existing, which is super duper lucky.
Yeah, which is good.
Like,
And a lot of people
we get to eat stupid amounts of food because
we
we've
get
been
away with
training
it.
for a while. We have X amount of muscle, whereas people that only do cardio, even like similar age dudes, blah blah blah, they haven't been doing that strength training. They could not eat the amount. We're not even talking about if we exercise in a day, like just your total daily expenditure or your basal, whatever it is, metabolic rate.
right? You got there.
If you've been doing weight training or resistance training for a long time or a certain amount of time, you
Should increase.
yeah,
Yeah.
it will.
Yeah.
100% will. Unless you've been doing it wrong.
But then that question that always comes up, why can you eat like that? And there's your answer. Why can he eat like that and I can't? It's because, hey, he's been training his ass off for a long time,
Yeah.
so he can get away with that.
Yeah. And
Got
he
some
trains
questions
us- yeah,
coming
we
in.
got two. Reese.
Do you have to lift heavy weights to build muscle quicker?
I don't think you have to lift heavy weights to build muscle.
Correct. Heavy weights depends what heavy for
What's
yourself.
heavy? Like
yeah.
heavy for
I mean, getting out of bed is heavy for me. But no, in relation to what type of weight, build like for instance, hypertrophy training is literally not heavy weights for that muscle, right? It's heavy for you, Reese. It's really heavy. No, I mean like he lifts heavy weights. That's what I'm getting at.
Gotcha.
Like
He goes.
yeah, the
he
weights
goes
that he
good.
lifts is pretty heavy. But do you need to lift that heavy all the time? No. You would probably be lifting like 60-70% of your, what you could lift.
I think.
You know what I mean? Is that easy?
Yes and no. Like I think it's at the end of the day, it's about like totally fatiguing
Yes,
that muscle,
exactly.
burning, and like just using every single muscle fiber. Certain people.
Brad's popping in, maybe on his lunch break. We've got another one. Justin's coming in.
Oof.
Hey guys.
I was gonna say we should do this more like this time. We probably started a bit early.
Oh,
That's
well.
all good. Lesson
Um,
learned. We're gonna do this more often.
Absolutely. So for those, we've got a few of you here, we're going to be doing this quite often.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly when yet.
Probably every day.
Yeah, but we'll work it out. Going back, no. The answer is no.
Do you have
Super
to
heavy
lift-
weights, no.
Some people do, so that's
Yes.
where your genetics, I think, whether you are slow twitch or fast twitch fibers, if you're a fast twitch fiber guy, like you're just genetically built up with that, you're gonna build, because you've got more muscle that is fast twitch, those heavier weights, those more powerful exercises, those shorter rep ranges, you will build that. If you've
Absolutely.
only got like a smaller amount of fast twitch fibers, if you go heavy squats, you're only using that small amount of your muscle.
Yes.
Because those slow twitch fibers, they don't work. So what you want to do with building muscle is you want to hit all of your muscle fibers. So that might be going hard and heavy to destroy your fast twitch, and going lower and squeezing and time under tension and just stretching out those sets for your slower twitch fibers. And you got to hit all of them.
That's bang on. It's bang on. That makes sense. We've got another one in there. I need to go back up. How do I do that? How beneficial is fasted cardio for fat loss first thing in the morning. Sorry, it's really hard to read. First thing in the morning as opposed to doing the same thing at 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. between meals.
After a few meals.
Okay.
So this is fasted or not fasted, I think.
Yes. Okay. So, well, there's heaps of opinions on this, and this can be. This is the one.
I
Well,
don't
not
even know
just
if we'll
one.
have the same opinion.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't really believe in fasted cardio.
We have the same
Yeah. Okay. So.
I knew we'd have the same opinion.
There's a difference between why you're doing. I don't know why I'm tying my shoe, but I am. There's a difference between why you're doing fasted cardio, fasted training, and whatnot. Now, for myself, I'm not going to go and do fasted cardio because I believe in fasted cardio. I'm going to do fasted cardio because I don't want to eat at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So that's still what you'd call fasted cardio. Does that mean you're going to cut weight any faster? I don't think so. Maybe if you're already, for instance, in a calorie deficit and you're already losing weight, there may be a difference there. But there's a lot of studies to prove both wrong.
And-
So,
Yeah, keep going.
so my opinion is I wouldn't bother
Yeah.
purposely going out and go, I need to not eat now
Yeah.
and go and do my cardio, because I know for a fact what's going to burn more fat throughout over a long period of time is staying under my calories.
Yes.
So
Calories in versus calories.
if, for instance, not specifically you, but for anybody that's thinking about throwing in fasted cardio to speed up fat loss, I would say look more at your food or look at how much cardio you're doing.
So this is where, yeah, even if you do burn more in the morning, you know what, you're gonna eat later on.
Yeah.
And like, if you get your calorie deficit down because you're training fasted, which will happen, or
Yeah.
whatever, like let's just say you're at this, and then you train, you know, food in your stomach or whatever is this, and then you eat, it's gonna come back up.
Yes.
So
Now-
how much you have over a 24-hour period is ultimately it. How much calories you burn over 24 hours, how much calories you eat over 24 hours, and then that transfer into per day, that transfer into per week.
Yes. Is that going to be the same? Yes. So
Yes.
if you did an hour of cardio in the morning, an hour of cardio at night, one time you didn't eat before, the other one obviously you've eaten
Yeah.
before that time, your daily expenditure is going to be the same.
Yeah.
Now, the thing that gets complicated about this one is if it actually does do anything more because you haven't eaten, and I know a lot of these things come into play with, you know, you might be tapping into burning more fat on the spot.
I don't know,
Yeah.
and from experience, no.
Yeah, experience, no way. No
But
way.
is there a possibility? I do not know.
Yes.
Um,
Are you an athlete or are you a normal person just trying to get lean? Because if you're a normal person trying to get lean, I would do whichever one you prefer.
yeah, and then I think the one other thing I like to push is, what are you going to train better?
Yeah,
Because I know people train better. I know people that do train better fasted, where they've woken up.
me.
Exactly. They've done that. They've gone out. They've trained. I know personally, I train a lot better if I've had 1 or 2 meals in my day. Anyone who's been around here 20 minutes before sees me training, I got my snakes.
Yeah.
I got some lollies or something, because I know I go a lot harder.
Yeah,
And if we're talking fat loss, if you go harder, if you push your intensity more, because you either A, prefer fasted, or B, prefer not fasted, you're gonna burn more calories than you would have if
Putting
you
more
were
effort
on.
in.
Yeah, by putting more effort, you burn more calories than you would if you were the one that you don't prefer.
yes.
So then you're winning.
Yeah. So is that an answer to your question? I hope so, but it really comes down, it could come down to a scientific study, but again, there's plenty to say one and the other are correct.
Yeah,
so,
I was gonna say there'll be scientific studies to prove both.
So would I bother? No, not doing it on purpose. I would never do it on purpose. Would I suggest?
Not because it works. I will train fasted, and I won't.
Yeah.
Or I will if I wake up and I don't have any food and I know I have to train first thing in the morning because whatever.
You just do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I know if I can, I'll sneak in some red frogs and go hard.
Yeah.
But not because it's better to burn fat, it's just because I prefer to train with something.
I will admit though, years ago when I used to help out bodybuilders and people like that, I used to throw in, fasted cardio because that at the time was the thing. And I'm happy to say that I don't do that anymore.
Lesson learned.
Unless it works for you, and that's how, as he said, I'm going to keep repeating myself, so
Yeah.
I'll stop now. But if that works for you, then do it.
Yeah, if you prefer it, it works.
Yeah, but if you're not losing fat with both options, Oh, sorry, you're not losing any fat because you're doing cardio in the afternoon. I guarantee it's not the
It's not
the cardio
time of cardio.
Yeah. It's maybe what you're eating on the
It's
weekends.
it's the total.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
there was another question.
Alright, let's have a look. I hope that answers your question. Lunchtime learning. This is nice though.
Hey, you were just on mine. Get back here.
Yes.
Get back here.
I appreciate you coming to the correct channel, MRPT. I appreciate it. That wasn't a question, but yes, lunchtime learning. There you go. If you've got
That's-
any questions
that's
for us,
kind
guys, let us know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. When we talked about doing this, I sort of thought as often as we can, if people can tune in on their lunch break and learn these little things.
And if send us a photo of what you're eating.
Yeah. Can you do that?
Wait, did he literally just did that?
Yeah, 100%.
Did he leave mine and come back to yours? That's rude.
No.
Oh, right.
He's gone.
You snake!
I mean, we've been going for a while. I think these things only go for 60 minutes before they conk out. And I didn't start my stopwatch, but I feel like we're bloody pushing it.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
This was cool.
Mm.
This is a good idea.
Yeah.
I think we want to do it more.
Yes. Let's try and do it more.
I mean, I'll do it every day.
Okay.
Maybe we'll cap it at half an hour.
Yeah.
Unless
okay.
we fucking just get rolling, like, you know, like anything we do. Like,
Yeah, just do it on the
fuck
fly.
it, just keep going,
Yeah,
just keep going,
yeah.
just keep going. Sweet.
All right.
Thanks for everyone that came.
Yeah, we do
Um,
appreciate the questions because honestly, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah. We want questions, we need questions, obviously. We want to answer the questions that you guys want answered. We came up with topics to talk about because we were like, will we get any questions? Who knows?
Yeah.
We want to answer the questions that you have. So if you've got them, send them in.
But not questions that you've heard before. Like if you've heard someone's opinion on something, you can ask our opinions. That's sweet. But something that will help you. That you know, if something is actually troubling you, something hurts. You know, your shoulder hurts when you do an exercise. Most likely, if you explain what you're doing and where it hurts, we most likely will know and how to fix it.
Yeah.
And if we don't, we'll find out.
It's like a big free PT session.
We might start direct debit for anyone that joins.
Instagram, get on paid.
Yeah, subscribe to us, $4.99 a week,
We would have made $0.
but it would have been fun.
We're obviously having a laugh.
Yes.
We do this shit because we want to help.
Yeah.
I reckon I'm going to sign off from mine.
Okay.
We can talk to yours if you want.
Okay.
Cheers.
I'm not
guys.
sure who's still there. There's one person still there. Thank you for staying.
Who
We
is it?
appreciate it.
Whoever it is,
Let's
if you
find
stand,
out.
yeah, no. Oh wait, can you say goodbye?
Yeah. Please say goodbye. We have these issues where people leave us. Who is it?
We've been left before. All right.
Please don't be you. He's sitting there like, I'm not going to say nothing.
What's up?
This is the production manager. He's here to make sure we don't do too much
He's
damage.
here to censor us. It's like, guys,
He's just
settle.
literally got a button every time we swear. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, I know for a fact he missed some.
I'm turning off. Jeez, guys.
Yeah.
This is nice
I'm
though.
gonna find out who this is. Oh, now.
Hold on. At
Yeah.
6.
Uh,
Oh wait, no, it's still going.
what did I have? Let's find out.
Turn him off.
All right, whoever it is. See you later.
Thanks,
Oh,
guys.
Tiana. Bye, guys. Have a good day. Thanks for the chat. Thanks, Tiana. See you on Wednesday. Tomorrow. Is it Wednesday?